What's up, you trouts? Here she comes. Oh. Luego. Que no cesan. Okay, trouts. Ho, ho, it's up.
Banger! What the hell? It's almost the fire out. Damn it! Ah, hell. Banger! Woo! What the hell is she, General? Huh? Going fishing, eh, Shay?
Woo! You scared him, mister!
Oh, Christ.
Mr. Lord? You there, Mr. Lord? I must talk to you. Can you hear me?
That's him, isn't it? Can you see across there?
Who the hell else could it be? He's just ignoring you like he done with those letters you sent him all summer.
Mr. Lord, I must talk with you about your lease. Mr. Lord! You're holding up the new dam, Lord! All this water is interfering with our work! Can you hear me?
If he don't close off his water, you can forget about the construction schedule we promised on the contract. There he is.
That's more like it. Mr. Lord, we want you to have these. And
It's good smoke.
I've come out here, Mr. Lord, to settle the matter of your lease.
The payment ain't due till next week.
Didn't you get our letters?
I haven't been to the post office since May. You fellas from Connecticut Valley Lumber?
We purchased the leases from Connecticut Valley Lumber. I'm sorry. Wayne Quinn, Northern Power Company. Our outfit has secured all the land rights on all private holdings on both sides of the Kingdom River from the Commons to the Canadian border, all except yours. There's a great dam going in down there. When it's done, every farmer and every backwoods Jake in the county will be wired up to the 20th century.
Won't help me none. I've got a lifetime lease to this land.
You don't understand. Our dam will flood 10,000 acres. This time next year, there'll be a lake 50 feet deep right where we're standing. Mr. Lord, we can't go ahead with our construction until you close the gate on your driving dam. There's too much water coming down the gorge.
Well, I won't close my gate. I'd be flooding my own cedar still. Then I couldn't pay my lease.
No, forget all that. Listen, in our last letter, we offered you $1,000 for your lease. I've come out here today to offer you $2,000 cash. Take it now, and we'll forgive your payment. You can sell your cedar oil, you can keep the profits.
That's a nice offer.
Thank you.
But you're asking me to give up my livelihood. The answer is no. That's the beginning and the end of it.
I don't want to, sir, but if I have to, I can get a court order. You're gonna have to close that gate, Mr. Lord. You have no choice. $2,000. We're gonna build our dam, Mr. Lord. $2,000. Think about it.
$2,000? What you think about that, Crows? $2,000?
This is a surprise. I hope you enjoyed your journey from Boston.
I didn't. I'm not in a positive humor today, Mr. Quinn.
It's unusual for you, Mr. Farnsworth.
Stockholders not happy either.
Well, I'm sure they will be soon. We'll be back on schedule within the week.
Show me.
What's all this?
Mr. Mitchell, what's happening here?
I can't set forms and pour concrete with all this water running through here.
Not until that old jackass up above settles his lease and shuts his damn gate.
Can't you just draw off the water upstream?
Sure. You give me 4 months and a trainload of dynamite, I'll blast you a whole new riverbed.
Good Christ, man, what's holding you up?
The old logger didn't get his letters. I met with him today. I'm giving him a little time to let our offer sink in.
We don't have time. We waste the whole goddamn summer sending letters. The man don't even pick up his mail.
If you don't drop his gate by next week, we might as well roll up our tents and come back next spring.
We won't be pouring concrete in sub-zero degree blizzard.
Why wasn't this cleared up months ago?
We had 1,000,001 things to attend to, Mr. Farnsworth. Besides, we own the land. It's just a matter of the lease. If he doesn't settle, we'll get a court order, the sheriff will shut the gate for him, and he'll get $500 if he's lucky.
I'm behind you, Wayne. But if this project gets stalled by the freeze, I'll see you buried in it.
The man's not stupid. If we have to, we'll offer 3,000. He'll come around.
Don't bet on it, Quinn.
Don't sag on her clean floor.
Pull and jam wood.
Hair long like a Chrysler horseman, you got the splatter.
Evidently, the fishing was too lively to fix me a hot supper.
Oh, lost a big one, mister. One of them giant speckled trouts live under the dam.
Weren't you supposed to be tending the still?
Trout got away. Bled off her Chrysler line him.
Not that hawser you used for a line, it didn't. It would require a fairly large shark to sever that cable. You were snagged on a dam timber and cut it yourself, no doubt. Now, if you just take a grasshopper and put him on a number 10 hook instead of this grapple, and you was to run that sensible bait down into the fast water under the dam, and instead of beating the flat water to a froth with his pork, you might pick up a 12-incher every now and then.
Yes, you don't got time to fool with no 12-incher. Banger goes after the big ones. Be one 5-pounder sulking under the dam with a sword's awe tonight, you bet. Who's that fella today? Fella in the city hat.
That was President Coolidge.
Oh, Calvin, now what do you want?
I come up here to bring us some cigarettes.
Wah, wah. What's that? Smack this. Well, pretty good smoke, mister. That Calvin Coolidge's no good smoke, all right.
Whoa. You know, they may not let you use a barrel full of sugar up the Mephremagog poorhouse.
Don't tell no more poorhouse tales, mister. Too Christly close to coming true.
At the poorhouse, they may go so far as to insist you take your hat off at the supper table.
Banger's hat stay on head where it belongs. So Coolidge offer us $2,000 to move off this place, huh, mister?
I ain't interested.
Well, she only housekeeper, but money sound good to her.
I don't need Coolidge or you neither telling me what to do.
She sees you don't want to move off this place, but ain't Coolidge's dam gonna flood us out anyway?
I ain't gonna be bribed or forced off this land for any reason. I got my own idea.
Poorhouse idea, if you ask her.
Well, you'll hear my idea when I'm done thinking on it. You might be included in it. You might not.
See, curious, that's all.
The more you pester me about it, the more inclined I am to think you might not. You remember Whiskey Jack Kennison? Remember him? You just think about him when you start into pestering me.
Don't tell that story, mister. Don't tell how Whiskey Jack you run low on stovewood one winter and he trade him old housekeeper to cousin 2 bottles for a quart of wood. Hey, don't tell that one.
I don't have to. You already have. Maybe if I threw in a horse, too, I'd find a willing party. Go on, laugh. I ain't fooling. Poorhouse might be glad to get a good workhorse.
Go to hell.
Okay. And again, right here, where's Henry? Henry Goldfield. And I think we have ourselves deal. Thank you. Most important part.
This will get me out of famine. Give me the time to hunt and fish, sell my Quebec whiskey.
Oh.
Which has made me rich once and poor twice.
My God, Henry, are you all right?
You know, my father told me, you can't fight the government. He was right. You can't fight against it, you can't fight for it.
Oh, Henry, here's a brochure of the dam. The lake will back up almost all the way to Canada. We're planning to put a park in there beneath those giant pines.
And pines be no ill lords.
Yeah, I know. We've been talking to him.
He won't settle as easy as me.
Everyone else has.
I know Noel like I know my own father. Probably better. Noel's a log driver. For him, the river ain't made for no power dams.
Rivermen haven't run logs up here for 15 years, Henry.
That don't matter, Noel.
He'll settle.
What happened to our eagle-eyed Indian lookout, General? Eh?
Somebody across pond, mister!
Have you thought about our offer?
Yeah, we got more company, all right. She go fast a bit, canoe.
Oh, you off. Bring me my dare rifle.
We'll increase our offer to $3,000. But we must settle now. Think about it. $3,000. 50 feet of water, there'll be nothing left here.
Ah, take a hot salt, mister.
Shoot. Oh, no.
Guess he won't be bringing us no more cigarettes next time.
What you up to, mister? You in labor again, old man?
Oh, yeah.
Dream about old times, Christmas. Old trees, old water. Best Chrysler riverman in North Country. He'd walking boss in the biggest river drive there ever was. Drive them long logs down that white water just like they was cows to pasture. Them days gone, mister. Only got dreams now. An idea. Worst possible thing to have, too. What idea he got? Say he got a plan, him. Plan to drown like a rat, he guesses. That Chrysler Coolidge's behind this. Put a Vermonter in the Washington White House. Next thing you know, he's drowning old folks and cripples off the land. Old man. Sipping all over hell hunting you, mister. What you lurking around up here for? We gotta get to town.
The way to beat a man in a horse trade is not to let him know that you've got to have what he don't yet know you want.
Horse shit. Come on.
Hey, stop that. You gotta ram your foot right through that plank.
See, quite a rig to do a toe-step to a fiddling her day, huh? Remember, mister?
Just sit still. Enjoy the prospect. Whoa! Want to wait?
No, I know what they weigh. All right. 100. 200. 340.
Ain't you a little short?
The price is down, mon ami.
How's that?
The times are getting tougher. Them that I sell to just won't pay. I take what I can get.
Our least money do our man. Tell Mr. Bescusi Coolidge now. Take them thousands he wave under his nose.
She's right, Noel. Why do you still hang on, eh? You coming to town. Come live in my hotel.
I got my own plans.
Plans to drown like a Chrysler fisherman.
Everyone else, they've sold.
Whoa! Damn it!
Even Henry Coville.
Gofield sold?
Last week.
Well, he needs easy money he don't have to work for.
Move to town, Noel. I find you work,
I won't work for another man telling me what to do. I'll starve first.
Cut off your own nose anytime you want, mister, but don't cut off hers, too.
You ain't starved yet, have you?
You can't live in a hole in the ground like a white rabbit.
White rabbit, eh?
Keep the barrels, our men. We finished with cedar oil forever. One good thing to thank Coolidge for.
Put them barrels in that wagon. You rope them up like you've always done. You've got your Christly nerve, haven't you? Giving my father's barrels to the wealthiest damn Frenchman on the common. I got my own use for them.
What use, mister?
Stay here, tend the horse.
See you go to movie, so Elsie, wait.
Ain't gonna be no movie show.
You go see Coolidge, mister. Take them thousands. Oh, General.
Show me the money, son. I don't want to hear your name till I see the money. Show me the money.
Joker.
Joker. Next.
Mad Bull.
Mad Bull. Next.
Butcher Boy.
Butcher Boy. Stand back from the money, kids. Stay back from the money. Next.
Lord.
Lord. By God, you sure look the part. Lord. All right, gentlemen, listen up. These bouts are gonna go quick. Now, there's 5 minutes till showtime. Count 'em 5. If you're not out here when I call your name, you lose your $10.
Get my seats quick.
Let's go, everybody inside for the chain fight. Chain fight, folks. Come on in, everybody. To the chain.
10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Come and see the 10 show. You'll have the time of your life. Don't miss it.
Oh, well, this is it. This is what I want. I want to take you in here and show you the
Henry, you
sponge
don't want
woman.
to see the sponge girl.
I've been waiting all my life to see
She'll
that.
squeeze you dry.
You ain't got a cat's chance at a dog pound, old man.
Isn't that so?
I seen you sign up for the chain fight.
Yeah, I serve you well.
Well, better than your brain serves you. There's a lot sweeter things you can spend your money on.
I'm going to win that money back and then some.
What's this?
This old fella expects to win the chain fight. I got a way you can stay in the ring a lot longer for the same $10.
Take it from one who know. This old worn-out woodchopper so gone by, he couldn't dance a mattress jig of him life depend on it.
It depends on who he's dancing with.
That's right.
You know where to find me.
Get back it, don't. You one spiteful old man, she don't mean maybe.
Bang, let's you and me go watch the Bird show.
Rather see Bird any day than old whore master all hell-bent to kill himself for dollars. To pay lease, he don't even have to pay.
Now listen to me carefully, Benny. I want you to take this rube out quick. Don't play with him. He may not be as big or as fast as you, but he fights meaner than a sack of rats. And he can keep his legs under him, by God, like they was roots.
Don't kick his mouth in.
No, Benny. No, I want you to keep your legs under you, yank him close, grab him by the hair, and I want you to wrap that chain around his throat.
Iron necklace?
Right. Frog his eyes out. Then throw him down hard and kick him harder.
Frog his eyes out, then kick his mouth in.
Attaboy, that's the way to do it. Let's go get him. And don't underestimate him. He's won 6 bouts so far. There are 2 rules to this fight. Rule number 1, you must hold on to the chain at all times. Rule number 2, the first man to force his opponent to touch all 4 posts is declared the winner. All other forms of behavior in this ring are acceptable. You touch him with that hook, Lord, and I'm going to haul you out of this fight.
$280, $290, $300. Mr. Lord, I saw Jack Dempsey almost kill Jess Willard in the ring. But I gotta tell you something. You are meaner. I'll tell you something else. Thanks to you, I am in dire need of a new fighter. So I have a proposition for you. How'd you like to come on out and join me on the circuit? Be my fighter. I find him, you fight him. Hell, people take one look at you and they think they had an easy mark. Now we split the profits right down the middle, 50-50. What do you say?
That's a real fine offer.
You know where to find me.
Right. Yeah. This is for that article.
What article?
That article of clothing you've been pestering me about.
Mister.
Mercy Christmas.
I'll meet you at the wagon. Hey, try not to fall down and make a public laughingstock out of me.
She won't fall flank at you. Don't cut off your nose.
Yes, it's 2,000 PSF. Oh. Yes? Mr. Lord.
Oh, this is, what it's supposed to be, eh?
Yes. She'll be the largest hydroelectric dam in the eastern United States when she's done. President Coolidge himself will throw the switch.
I don't recognize the name.
Well, you must have gotten our letters. I'm delighted to see you.
$500 on my lease.
You don't have to pay your lease, Mr. Lord. As our letter clearly states, you did receive our letter with a new offer. $4,000?
I'll need a slip for my money.
Would you take, would you, get a check? Would you excuse us and give Mr. Lord a chair? Thank you. Would you like a cigarette, Mr. Lord? Yeah. Here, I'll just get it.
I've got a lifetime lease. I'm staying on my land.
Great God, man, can't you see we're trying to help you?
Well, how does one man help another by flooding his land and ending his livelihood?
We must shut the gate on your driving dam, Mr. Lord. We intend to stop that flow and start pouring concrete with your help or without it.
I'm taking another year on my lease.
We'll get you off that land. You'll want to count this.
I don't want to count it. I want a damn slip on my money.
I'm offering you $5,000, man. Take it, or I swear the judge will seize your land and the sheriff will evict you. Unbend a little, Lord. You've got everything to lose, do you understand? What is it that you want? Is there nothing you would take for that lease?
Keep your damn money, Quinn. I'll take them pines.
I think I know what all this up here means to you, Mr. Lord. So as part of the new lease, when our dam's done next summer, I've arranged to relocate your cabin so you can live out the rest of your days up there in those magnificent pines. So, sign here, in there. Done. All right, now, Mr. Lord, if we could get a picture for the newspaper, right over here in front of the car would be fine. Yeah, right. Fine. This will be good right here.
Can we get a handshake and a smile?
Just take the picture, Leo.
Mr. Quinn has suggested that we hire you as the caretaker for our new park. I like the idea. Give visitors a chance to see what it used to be like in the old days. How the trees go back in your family.
Mister got a cold blue eye that cuts right through your accolades.
We have to start pouring concrete. We'll shut the gate tomorrow.
First thing.
Mr. Quinn.
Thank you, Mr. Lord.
Gentlemen. Toast. Our final lease. And, plans for our magnificent park. Tomorrow we set forms, and then we pour one hell of a dam.
Come out, will you?
Seska.
I want to show you something.
Huh?
Look here. For sale, profitable sawmill with house on the Rogue River, Oregon. Needs some repair. $5,000. Say, there's that picture right there. Back it up. What do you think?
Well, the buildings ain't much to squawk about, but there's a car passing by.
A good gravel road right there. And front.
No cabin fever.
No, right in town anytime you like. I expect to be folks drop by from time to time. See, Oregon, that's a state of big timber, big rivers. Hell, make them pines on the ridge look like patchsticks. No snow, clear up to your ass 8 months a year. Only little rain make them trees grow tall.
Only a little rain? Where that Oregon?
Out west, on the Pacific Ocean. We'll travel out there across the Great Plains through hundreds of miles of gold and wheat fields. Then we'll cross the Continental Divide. Towering, snowy peaks make these Vermont hills look like tits on a boar.
Say, mister, they got any trouts out there in that Oregon?
Trouts? God, that Rogue River is teeming with trouts. Rainbow trouts, cutthroat trouts, giant breeds of salmon. Hell, if you'll catch trout in Oregon with no bait.
She gets trouts with her Chrysler hands. Say, mister, don't mind her saying so, but you're Chrysler, old fool. If you'd have taken that 5,000 Coolidge offer, we'd be loading that wagon for Oregon tonight. Now all we got's 100 old trees.
You know how old them trees are?
Never gonna see no Oregon. Never grapple no great giant trout neither.
1,000 years old. Them trees are 1,000 years old.
Even older than you, she guesses.
That they are. But they'll not outlive me, I assure you that.
What you mean?
What do you think I mean?
You logger, you. You mean to cut them trees? What about Coolidge's Park?
I won't be a party to them virgin pines. Be a curiosity for them city people to gawk at.
How much them Chrysler trees sell for?
Mill delivered in the log, $100 a tree. Less 1,000 to truck them out, we'll clear 9,000.
9,000, not a bad bargain. Hey, get us to Oregon, all right.
Quiet, you'll scare that distempered old bear Henry's been talking about.
Come on, you bear. You enter that rotten apple tree.
Hey!
You ready for shaking?
You're gonna break it up. Stop that. You'll break a bone in your leg. You'll be no use to me then.
Time to celebrate, she thought.
When it's time to celebrate, I'll be the first one to jump up and dance. It's time to wind our watches. That's what time it is.
Only mister don't got no watch.
All right.
Well, let's be happy now. How long it take Pond to flood her potato garden?
By nightfall, your garden will be wet. In the morning, the water will be up to the cedars. It's getting cold. You won't be hearing your black crickets singing.
One potato. Two potato. Three potato. Four potato. You're getting fat now, Morty. What do you think, Toad? You think old man's got enough logger left in him to cut down trees? Huh? see where he do.
Whoa! Now remember, a good sawyer never forces his saw. He lets the teeth do the cutting. Just let it ride.
Let it ride.
Stop. You got to keep the saw level. I'll pull, and then you pull.
Come on.
Father called this pumpkin pine. Smoothest cutting there is. Come on.
What happened, mister?
I don't know. I hit something. Could be a rib shake. If I had a good left arm, I could yank it out.
If don't count. If the dog didn't stop the shit, the fox wouldn't have got away.
Just keep your expressions to yourself. I left my badge on the porch. Make yourself useful.
Make yourself useful. What are you looking at?
I see someone's going to be left sitting in the kingdom while General and I strike out for Oregon.
Come on.
Them trees are all I got. And I intend to drop them and then leave this place forever. I'm not asking your approval. It'd make no difference. You know that. I'm a logger. A man can be no more than what he is.
Ham and eggs. You don't want salty, cut off your legs. Ham and eggs, ham and eggs. You don't want salty, cut off your legs. Ham and eggs, ham and eggs. You don't want salty, cut off your legs.
Ah, hell, them's my splitting wedges. Don't you have any respect for tools?
Not when they wore out.
Well, them not wore out.
That's not the tools he had in mind. The tools he think about so wore out, hardly were taken to Oregon.
Bull. Get back there. Hey. Go on, get back there. Out of the way.
Sir, make one crazily big thump, mister. What? Bald-headed Jesus Christ, that tree hollow is a bear log. Well, mister, best laid plans, huh? Oops, she forgot no more sayings today.
I don't know what never occurred to me these trees might be hollow.
Mama Scots. That hollow log a sign?
Oh, Besides, there's some water got in there where it don't belong.
Old Horn Devil live in one of them trees. Best not fool with Old Horn Devil.
Mercy.
You listen to her for once.
Don't pester it, man.
It ain't your fault idea don't work out. She won't say she told you so, though she did.
Trying to think, damn it.
This what we do. We trade them trees back to Coolidge for that 5,000. We spend 3,000 on big down payment on Oregon house. We spend 1,000 for travel. The rest we pay off with profits from sawmill.
I won't take that 5,000. How many damn times do I have to tell you that I won't get bribed off this place? 5,000 ain't enough to buy the sawmill outright. I won't owe any man. Debt of money is like a wife won't sleep with you.
How you know that, Christmas?
I think you're trying to weasel out a little logging, that's all.
How long you livin' gone by dreams, mister? How long you let things go wrong for us? You take that 5,000, you. We go live in Armand's hotel if you don't want to borrow money on Oregon. Don't get us caught up here, mister, with nothing at all. Well, what's your idea now, mister? And trade them rotten trees to some gypsy? Trade for some feather wings. We all fly to Oregon, flap, flap like crows.
Even if them trees are bud hollow, I figure there's $7,000 or $8,000 worth of clear lumber up there. Maybe I won't have to burn them after all.
Burn them? You crazier than she thought. Old pitchy trees blaze up like torches. Old Chrisley County gets fire. Burns down Vermont, he does. Worse even than Coolidge flooding it out. You hadn't better burn them or cut the meter. That hollow log a sign. Old Horn Devil live in one of them trees. Hey, mister! Noel, Lord! Now you let Old Horn Devil out for sure. How you plan to cut all them trees by you and Chrisley self you?
I don't. But if I ain't got no Indian woman around here, maybe that ugly old Horn Devil will show his face looking for a little hard employment.
If she was you, she wouldn't want Old Horn Devil for no work partner. She'd stay in bed first with blanket up to her nose.
Yeah, I'm sure about that. But if he was to come up the stairs with a hot, thick piece of rhubarb pie with the steam coming up a little wisp, you jump right up and do a jig, wouldn't you? Right on the mattress?
You bet you. Mister remembers some things, he guesses. He remembers rhubarb pie and Zigon mattress, all right.
You ready for a little walk?
She guesses.
Aren't you afraid of that devil? Aren't you afraid you'll see him?
She lived with one old devil for 25 years. Why one more scare her now? Christmas tree, mister. It's like old logging days.
Easy.
Gotta loosen this mean pine pits. Remember that Montreal train ride, mister? Sitting back in them green velvet seats. Take them long walks and dinners in the big city. Make bit steak every night. You read to her from newspaper. Remember that? Remember them days, mister?
Oh, no, I don't remember none of that.
Eh.
I remember what a pretty girl you are. When I met you years later, I didn't even recognize you.
Too much sausage and Frido.
I remember when I first saw you at that girlie show, and I said, "What, Mr. Man, whoa, you were so beautiful." I said, I wonder what else she can do besides picking up 50-cent pieces with her twat.
Pick up quarters.
Oh. Hey. Got me a piece of that pie, will you? I'll miss that peaceful sound on the quiet nights.
That Oregon a good idea, all right, mister, but see, thinks you hate to leave your lifelong home.
Where'd you get the recipe for that pie?
Old Indian receipt.
Why don't you try cooking it next time?
Look, mister.
God, what the hell is that? Hey, what do you got here?
Hey, toad, mister. Him get fat and garden all summer and see lug him up here so he won't drown. Him her pet now.
If you don't leave him up there in the meadow drown with them other toads, if I see him, I'll squash him.
You know something, mister? This toad she catch and tame, she name him Noel.
Oh, thanks. Well, you tell Chrysler Noel, if I see him in my house, I'll squash him under my boat. I don't know what's worse, not being able to bake a pie or naming a reptile after me.
She only trying to please you, mister. She ever have any sense, she always plan to name them Noel. Toad next best thing.
Just make me another cigarette, will you? Do that better than making sons.
Make your own smoke.
Stop that. Just don't loud up on me. Next time I go to town, I'll take you to the picture show. Come on, you can keep that damn toad. Listen, by Christ, if you keep this up, I'm going to leave you here to drown while I go to Oregon.
Cut your own trees and harness your own horses, old man. Make your own bed, cook your own apple pie. She going on strike.
What's the matter with you? You sick?
She's sick, all right. Sick of goddamn you. She ain't no horse or man, except you work her like one. Even blame no son named Noel on housekeeper. You ever get your Christly old peavy straight again, she prove to you she ain't no man.
Now stop it.
Bangor going on strike.
Fine. Strike yourself right out of Oregon.
Good. She hates Oregon, never want to go there in the first place. Rain, 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 all the time rain in Oregon. She stay here and drown like a Christly muskrat. No, get out. Get out of housekeeper's hair.
Hey, Lord! What do you think you're doing? Those trees do not belong to you. You cannot cut them. Read the lease, you old jackass! You're destroying our pork! You'll regret this, Lord! I guarantee you'll regret this! You leave those trees alone! Hold it! Noel?
Calling Christ Jesus, Henry.
Well, we got to talk.
What'd you bring her here for?
The power company's going to court against you.
Oh, you see my pardon? My temper's down in Boone. By this time next week, I'll be on a train with my cash.
Quinn's going up before Judge O'Connor in a few hours. If the law puts a stop to you and they seize them logs, there won't be no cash. Noel, you gotta go in and tell Judge O'Connor your side of the predicament. He's a fair man.
What's mine is mine. I don't need a damn judge to tell me what I know already.
I appreciate the sentiment, Noel. But sentiment ain't worth nothing to you in this fight. You understand?
I do.
Bangor, she come to me. She's all you got, old man.
Bungo, please. There's hot tea on the stove.
I've always listened to your advice, Noel. I'd like you to listen to me. Let me stake you and Bangor to that train ride. Now, my selling's been good.
Look at that man. We appreciate it, but we couldn't accept that.
You can't beat them. You can leave the kingdom, Noel. It won't ever leave you.
Mr. Lord did not respond to these offers. Likewise, he has failed to appear here today, despite the fact that notice was again mailed to him.
Judge O'Connor?
Sheriff LaFontaine?
Excuse me, Judge, but no Lord don't even see his mail. He don't set foot in the common except for 2 or 3 times a year.
Your Honor, whether he sees his mail, whether he reads his mail, indeed, whether he can read it all, has no bearing on this proceeding.
I guess no Lord can read all right.
We will proceed. I've reviewed this case at length. By cutting the pine trees on the ridge, Mr. Lord has violated the new terms of the lease. He has destroyed property legally owned by Northern Electric. Therefore, I hereby order the Sheriff of Kingdom County to serve Noel Lord with notice of eviction. He shall have 5 days to vacate Lord Hollow. After that time, if necessary, he shall be removed by force.
Sheriff LaFontaine. Sparky, hold your horses, will you?
I got nothing to say to you, Quinn. I ain't taking your court order up there. That's final.
The man had his chances. He could have made things easy on himself.
Easy? What have you seen that comes easy around this dog-bitten kingdom? I ain't in here, Quinn.
Clayton Farnsworth, Sheriff, I'd like a word with you. Did I hear you right, Sheriff? Are you refusing to evict this man from our company's property?
I ain't going to be the one to throw Noel Lord off his own land. He ain't caused you one bit of trouble.
He ain't caused one bit of trouble.
Except to cut down some useless trees that were his in the first place.
He ain't caused one bit of trouble. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, Sparky. How do you define the word trouble? Is it having your life threatened with a rifle? Or is it delaying a project which is going to bring millions of dollars into this community and has a vital importance to this nation? For Christ's sake, man. He cut down every last one of those magnificent trees.
About 10 years too late, from what I heard of him. What would you have him do now? Put him back?
Trees don't matter. Point is, Lord can't be trusted.
Who can't trust who? Lord had a lifetime lease on that land. Based on that alone, there ain't a man in Kingdom County who would serve your court order.
We've got a $30 million construction project underway in your county, Sheriff. Now, if you're too squeamish to do what's necessary to protect it. Perhaps it's time you surrendered your job to a younger man. Or a smarter one.
It's the people of this county give me my job, mister. I ain't had more than 10 votes cast against me in 22 years.
You missed my point, Sheriff. Dams are very costly. But votes are cheap.
We're just asking you to do your duty, Sheriff. We've given the man a square deal, but as you can see, now it's a matter for the law.
My auto's broke down, Gwen. Might take me a few days to get around to it.
Service, Sheriff. He's liable for arrest at any time.
I know that. There's that old mule.
Noel! The judge gave us a notice of eviction, Noel. I'm obliged to serve it. The notice gives you 5 full days to leave, but if you don't let me serve it, I'm bound to arrest you on the spot. Don't make it any harder on me than it is already.
Here he comes.
Mr. Lord, I'm sorry, but we've got to talk to you.
Well, Noel.
Mr. Lord, we've got some business to attend to.
Just give the old jackass what's coming to him.
Hey, settle down! Let go! Hey, son of a... Cut down!
Arrest him, Sheriff. Tell him he's under arrest.
We ain't going nowhere, Gwen.
I've been thinking.
So us.
It gives me less than pleasure to contemplate this camp under rotting away like a drowned carcass under 50 feet of water. I'd lay awake nights in Oregon, dream about that. I've got another idea.
She was afraid you was going to say that. Mr. Full of ideas, the way old pine's full of rot.
Oh, stop it. Now, listen to me. This is a serious matter. I'm only telling you in case something should happen between now and the time we leave.
What happened, mister? Don't talk such talk. You talk about bad luck, it's bound to happen.
Oh, hell, nothing's going to happen. Ha! Don't get your expectations up. But you ought to know anyway. You're done quite good at logging. You and the horse.
You want me to get old General over here so he can hear too?
Well, evidently you're less than interested.
Well, tell idea, mister. See all ears.
Quiet. Now, don't break in on me when I get started.
How?
When the logs go out, before we leave, we go up attic. We take a lantern candle and set it in a box that kitchen matches in the hay mow. Now, them candles burn slow. By the time the hay catches, we'll be down the common. The hay will burn quick. Then the cabin will trail pine slash down from the ridge that will lead the fire to the stumps. Then we'll watch the whole show from the hotel porch like Independence Day fireworks. And then I won't lay awake in Oregon, worrying about our camp underwater.
Kiki, Squan.
Well, the trucks are set. They'll pick up the logs in the morning, first thing. By this time tomorrow, we'll be setting up in here.
We're riding to Oregon in an old box car?
You can't carry a wagon and an old woods horse and a Pullman coach.
What about them golden wheat fields? And the mountains so high, they make Vermont hills look like tits on old boar. How we see anything but dark in this?
Well, hell, we're gonna have some lanterns. We're gonna set up housekeeping in here. We'll sleep, eat, everything. I rode in one exactly like this. You know, those springs I went up to the North Woods in Maine and Quebec.
To stay warm, mister.
Oh, we're gonna have a door in here, a window. This is a comfortable way to ride. We're gonna put in the barrels so we have everything we need when we get there.
Need a new tato fork. Chrysler head keeps falling off the ones you got now.
There'll be no one telling us what to do. We'll go to sleep whenever we like to the click-clack of the train, hear the whistle. This is gonna be better than that ride to Montreal.
Better eat something, mister. Picture's so start before you know it.
How are you?
Comment, ça va?
Bien, merci.
How's the pot roast?
Excellent.
Bon, I'll have that. Mashed potatoes, gravy, peas, butter, rolls, and tea.
Beans, Herman. Big beans and orange tonic.
No beans. This is our last night in the kingdom. She'll have the pot roast.
Beans, Herman. Big beans and pork gravy.
Merci.
Merci. What, there's Henry.
Henry. Sit down, Henry.
Can't say Henry.
Buonato.
Oh. Where you come from?
Pucker brush. It's cold out there.
Hey, you need me to show you
You
boys?
catch that sick bear yet, Henry?
I'm coming to believe it ain't a bear. Sick of no.
Yes, here's your big chance. We're all right.
That could be the distempered bear, Henry. I never did catch his name.
They call him New York money. On account of he's a big spender. He runs the site, operates equipment. He's a big customer.
I got $50 in gold. Says I can drink this bottle of White Mule without stopping for air. Who wants to bet me? You over there in the hat. What are you looking at? You looking to bet?
No.
Then what are you staring at?
You best go to the movie show now, mister. See Ronald Koolman.
She wasn't staring. She don't see good.
She don't look so good is what you mean.
You want a drink?
Mister don't drink, make him deathly sick.
Have a drink. You give us boys a big swallow yesterday. Now have a drink on me.
You best not crowd him, you'll be sorry.
Take off your hat, squaw. Take it off.
Here, you have a drink. On me.
Send for the sheriff.
Coolidge!
Madam, I assure you, I've done everything in my power to make things right for you, but you...
Teach you,
Madam,
Calvin Coolidge! Teach you to drown no folks off the land! Oh,
Come on, you don't need to kill him. Think about Oregon. If I'd gone there when I was a young man, I'd be rich by now. Think about it. Won't cost you nothing.
Where are them trucks? We stuck with a pond full of wet firewood. Poorhouse for us, all right. Say, you got idea him. Any idea it'd rain like this? Rain been saving up all fall. Just to show 'em what it means to cut off nose.
They'll be here anytime.
Winter come tearing around the corner, old man. No winter woodpile, no hog down cellar, hardly any hay up in the attic, no tea and sugar. We're running out of tobacco. Maybe you take that 5,000 now.
Just spinning your wheel. Got stuck in the mud.
Come on, you son of a bitch!
It's okay. You're stuck.
Come on, you lazy bastard! Don't turn back now!
What the hell going on? Coolidge attacking?
The Chrysler old trace is washed out! They're turning back! Come on!
you do, mister? Don't do that, mister! Don't do that!
These logs to the mill, damn it!
You spiteful son of a bitch! Ain't I seen cold out there, Christmas? Watch out, dog! Watch out!
Shut the gate!
Where you been, Christmas? You don't know, man! Mister! Mister! See her, mister! See her! See what the granddaddy had them all this time. Put up quite a struggle, too. Oh, it was an ordinary old fool. Wait here, Christmas. See if I got something. That where Mister should be buried. That the place he have his heart set on. By the roaring child Jesus, this book 10 years old. They would have had us living in a boxcar longer than we supposed, huh, General? What's the gods?
go, mister.